Fires it on the move. The pass is incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, and here comes a late flag.
Pass interference. Defense.
Defender flag for being a little too aggressive. Offense gets 15 and a fresh set of downs. Northwestern getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end, who is a load to bring down. And finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. The receiver makes the catch. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the 1st. Northwestern now operating in the red zone.
Offense is now set up in the red zone.
And what a move. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal. That's a new set of downs, and it's 1st and goal for the offense. Ball handed off. Stopped right at the line. This is a stubborn defense backed up against the goal line. And a player is down in. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Touchdown, Wildcats. This quarterback on fire today. So they reach the end zone after a marathon march. How about the execution on that drive, Cody?
Well, I know a lot of times people get excited for the big plays. They're fun to watch. But what's impressive to me is an offense that can put together a long drive and then finally cap it off with a touchdown. That way you don't have to always rely on the big plays. That's a great drive.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the UCLA offense is back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Snags the quick throw. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The Bruins come to the line in a hurry up.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He's running out of time here. They're standing there, gets hit again. And the Bruins will have to kick this away.
Boy, this defense is having a game. So much pressure, so many sacks already. We're not even to halftime. The offense better do a better job of protecting, and I think the offensive coordinator needs to make some adjustments in his pass pro to give this quarterback a chance.
Out comes the Northwestern offense out of the field again. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackle up near midfield at the 48. 2nd down after that run on the previous play.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a 1st down.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
3rd down coming up.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Looking right, this one caught. And they get the conversion there. Set up now 1st down at the 38. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that 1st down completion.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. They'll try to run for the 1st down. Able to convert on 3rd. Sets him up now. 1st down to the 22.
Chris, it's the consistency in his back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is,
he makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Northwestern.
his second touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
That makes the score Northwestern 21.
Turner choosing to field this one. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. And looking to throw now on first down. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Brought down after a short return at the 20 to snuff out the scoring threat in the red zone. The offensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position. Ball handed off. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now. They'll run it here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. 3rd down after that running play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. The offense trying to cap a really impressive first half, trying to punch it in here and build on this lead before halftime. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Down he goes. It's a sack.
That time they were able to get to the quarterback before he has a chance of throwing yet another touchdown pass. 3 already in this first half. At least this is a sign that this defense hasn't totally given up yet.
Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Chris, with another touchdown, this first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. Extra point try coming now. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So an important touchdown just before. Not much time for the opposing offense. This is a matchup we have been waiting for. 2 elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to the banks of Lake Michigan and Ryan Field, home of the Northwestern Wildcats. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the UCLA Bruins, taking on the 15th ranked team, the Northwestern Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Kickoff team out there now to get this second half underway. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the UCLA offense back out on the field. They had the break to make some adjustments. Let's see if they can get something going here to start the third quarter. Off the play fake on first down. Trying to get the throw off. Just flings it out of bounds, and the pass rush closing in.
I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his
third and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Defense is coming after him. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. The Bruins will line up to punt it away. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Okay, here comes the Northwestern offense back out on the field. Hand off to the single back. As the first down is still going. They finally get him down, but a big play to 46. First down and 10. And there's the handoff. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
And they convert on third down, moving the football to the 35. This Northwestern offense is quickly moving down the field. And they'll go right back to him on first down.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
I think anybody can understand trying to get this guy the ball. You want to trust your playmakers, but you can't expect him to beat double coverage like that every single time. It's too risky, and you're asking just too much from one guy.
Moves out of the pocket. Breaks an open space. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Oh, this is a great job here. Looks downfield, nobody open, takes off and tries to use his legs to go for it, and gets to the sidelines, gets out of bounds, avoids the hit, and most importantly, he got that first down.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Now play number 9 on this drive. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Headed for the end zone. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal.
Well, that was a beautifully executed screen right here by this offense. They let the rushers get upfield completely.
And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Northwestern.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
14, UCLA, 3.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down to the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Bruins offense back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46. Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. Play action fake, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Jackson. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
Chris, how about the accuracy here by this quarterback to pick up the first down? And, man, UCLA has had some great play at quarterback. DTR, who just left recently, going back to Cade McNabb.
Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
There's a nice play by this defense. After giving up a huge gain, they're able to turn things around, recalibrate, and get after that quarterback for that sack.
Pressure is coming. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and if you go play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Quarterback looking to scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
The pass is incomplete on the final play of the 3rd quarter. Final quarter coming up. Northwestern has the lead here. We've reached the end of the 3rd. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line and the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time. A tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. The pocket breaking down. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this 4th down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
Well, they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, there's something we haven't seen much in this game at all. That ball carrier being tackled near the line of scrimmage. Maybe if this defense can make more plays like that in the second half, their team will be able to chip away at this lead.
And the deep shot falls incomplete, but there's a penalty marker on the field. Defender flagged for being a little too aggressive. The offense gets a 15-yard penalty. Northwestern getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And here's the handoff. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Here's the handoff. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
This Northwestern offense is quickly moving down the field. On the run, it's Sanders. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Bootleg looking to throw. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away. After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. but they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
The field goal is good, and they add to their lead. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And the UCLA offense takes the field. Last possession, they went for it on 4th down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. We'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And here comes a deep shot. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They finally get him down, but a big play for 46.
At this point late in the game, you've got to be willing to take some risks, and this quarterback understands that. He puts the ball up in a one-on-one matchup, trusts his receiver. The receiver battles, comes down with a big catch. It pays off. Now let's see if they can put points up on the board.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They stop him, but it's a 1st down. The Bruins will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
All right, here comes that up-tempo look from the offense. Sometimes it's just getting that 1st down that will kick them into that gear.
Grabbed by the receiver. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Bruins.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Out comes the Northwestern offense onto the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the quarter to stop him for a loss. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember, the ball is inbounds, and the clock keeps moving here late in the game, and you're trailing. As a defense, you've got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Catch made in space. Look out. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense comes up on 1st down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Leaning on the run game here. Got the 1st down and still motoring. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. That run